they want to ban TikTok isn't because that they're scared of spyware or fucking information hacking. It's because they realise that we don't need the fucking celebrities anymore, we don't need the advertising anymore, and we are perfectly capable of entertaining ourselves in.
It's crazy how many of our best real estate deals start with me thinking, man, that property looks like shit. But we're getting this threeplex in Evansville for 30 grand, so I don't really care. And look at the houses across the street. This area is pretty nice. And if you zoom in, we got, where is it? The Arts District. This is an up-and-coming neighborhood, and this seller probably doesn't realize this property is worth a good amount more.
These are just sebaceous filaments. Everyone has them. I recommend getting a product with salicylic acid and retinol in order to get rid of this. Niacinamide can help too.
Tell me you didn't invest in GameStop without telling me you didn't invest in GameStop.
I've grown my investment accounts to over $1.5 million over a decade by investing in value assets at a lower price, when either no one in the media is talking about them or they're trashing it because they miss a quarterly earning. I actively go out of my way to avoid the news, and I only take a profit after at least 70% gain after 1 year to avoid.
Today on Shit You Should Know. Investing like a wolf versus investing like a sheep. Biden's green energy executive order got a lot of people talking about investing in stocks today, but that doesn't exactly mean you should listen. First off, you should read the order, located here. People are going to say things like buy Tesla or any other big name stock, and the sheep are going to do it. But what are the wolves going to do? The wolves, they're going to use their brains. Rather than buy what everyone else is buying, the wolves are going to say, all right, everyone else is already buying Tesla. But that's already really, really expensive. So the wolves are going to look at things like green energy startups, manufacturing, and material suppliers. Who's making Tesla's windows? Who's making electric car batteries? Who's making the metal, the paint, and everything else that isn't made by Tesla, but is used by Tesla? That's where the money will be.
So President Biden's been signing a lot of executive orders recently, and a lot of them have been aimed at immigration, such as creating a task force to try to reunite families that were separated, orders to strengthen DACA, and so on and so on. But Biden also signed another order that directs his administration to address the root causes of migration from Central America. Well, might I suggest that they maybe look into the history of military interventions by the United States in Latin America, and how the United States has gone into these countries and overthrown democratically elected governments, all for American corporate interests. And they can look into how that had lasting effects on Latin American countries.
Hey you! Do you want to spend the day in Costa Rica with my sister and I? This is my sister Jennifer. 5 years ago, she saved up to move to Costa Rica and teach English. She fell in love with the country's nature, laid-back culture, and abundance of tropical fruit. Now she is fluent in Spanish and has her own food art business. Jenny lives in a studio apartment for $300 a month, everything included. And these are her neighbors. My sister was unfulfilled by the hyper-capitalistic society of the United States, which can lead people to be overworked, prioritize material items, and lack empathy toward one another. The U.S. system isn't built to support our health and happiness, and that reality becomes quite obvious when you travel outside the United States and experience other cultures. Her life is more simple now. She has fewer